Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the main parts of a gasoline engine. What we have here today is a manual gasoline engine. To begin with, this is an engine block.
The engine block is the fundamental structural framework of a gasoline internal combustion engine, housing the cylinders and providing mounting points for virtually all the other engine components.
This is the foundation of the entire engine. Inside of this is a cylinder.
A cylinder is a cylindrical chamber within the engine block where fuel is combusted and power is generated. It is a core component of the internal combustion engine or ICE, housing a piston that moves up and down in a reciprocating motion.
Where combustion takes place. The cylinder must stay tightly sealed with the piston rings to ensure efficient combustion and proper exhaust flow. When there's a problem in this area, symptoms like engine overheating or white smoke may appear.
Next, let's talk about the intake and exhaust valves. When we start the engine, the intake valves, this is the intake valves.
The intake valve, a mechanical component in the cylinder head of a gasoline engine that opens at a precise time during the engine cycle to allow the fresh air fuel mixture to be drawn into the combustion chamber.
Open to allow fresh air, rich in oxygen, into the combustion chamber. Its timing is very important to maintain proper airflow and engine performance. This is the exhaust valve.
The exhaust valve is a mechanical component located in the cylinder head that opens and closes a port to seal a combustion chamber and control the flow of spent exhaust gases out of the chamber after combustion process is complete.
The exhaust valve releases the burnt gases after combustion. If this valve opens and or closes at the wrong time, it can cause pressure issues inside the engine. Here is the intake manifold, which distributes the air-fuel mixture evenly to the cylinders. Good manifold design improves airflow, fuel efficiency, and engine power. And this is the exhaust manifold, which collects the burnt gases and directs them out of the engine. It helps reduce back pressure and manage heat. Together, these manifolds keep the engine breathing smoothly.
Next part is the flywheel. So this is the flywheel. So it is a heavy rotating disc that stores and releases mechanical energy to keep engine speed stable. A failing flywheel may cause strong vibrations in the clutch or vehicle floor. Next part here is the connecting rod. So it links the piston to the crankshaft and converts the piston's up and down motion into rotational movement, and failure of the connecting rod can cause knocking noises and increase oil consumption. As what I've said, connecting rod links to the piston. So here is the piston. So it pulls in air and compresses the air-fuel mixture. Then it delivers power during combustion. A damaged piston may cause power loss, oil burning, and unusual noises. Then in the piston, we have piston rings. First, we have the oil control ring. It regulates oil and prevents it from entering the combustion chamber. Next is the second compression ring or the wiper ring. It removes excess oil and backs up sealing. And last one, we have the compression ring. It seals the combustion chamber.
This is the spark plug. It's responsible for igniting the air-fuel mixture inside the combustion chamber. Without it, the engine can't run. Here is the cylinder head. It seals the top of the engine block and withstands high pressure and temperature during combustion. A common issue is warpage, usually caused by overheating, which can lead to coolant leaks and power loss. Regular maintenance helps prevent this. Next, this is the radiator, which keeps the engine from overheating. A damaged radiator can cause severe engine problems. Inside the cylinder head are the valve spring, They keep the valves closed when they should be and return them after opening. Worn valve springs can cause misfires, improper timing, or valve float at high RPM.
Next, let us talk about the camshaft and crankshaft. This is the crankshaft, which converts the piston linear motion into rotational motion to power the vehicle. It helps maintain engine balance and reduce vibration. Inside the engine block is the camshaft. Its cams push the valves open at the correct time, ensuring proper airflow during intake and exhaust strokes. This is the rocker arm, which transfers the camshaft's motion to the valves, allowing them to open and close at precise moments. Lastly, we have the timing belt. It synchronizes the crankshaft and camshaft to ensure the valves open and close exactly when they should. A damaged timing belt can cause overheating, high fuel consumption, or engine failure. And that's the end of our discussion about the main parts of gasoline engine.
We now hope that you learned something on how they work and why they are important.
Thank you.
Thank you!